All right, good morning. Yeah, thanks a lot to the guys that have contributed the mic and these other gadgets. It's very good now. I can be going live and stuff like that. Today, I just want to talk about abstinence, something that most people are no longer talking about. Most of the youths out there are basically running away from the issue of abstaining from sex. I don't know why, but again, the blame maybe might be put on the elderly people. So let's see. Let's still try to remind each other and see uh, what exactly are the benefits of abstaining from sexual intercourse. First and foremost, I think if you're a teenager, primarily you're not married, and when you look at it from the biblical aspect of it, it basically means if you're going to have sexual intercourse, uh, you're basically sinning. So primarily being a Zambian, which is a Christian nation, as young people should abstain before getting married, should not have sexual intercourse until you are ready for marriage. Besides, I don't think you're really ready to handle the consequences that would come out of having sexual intercourse at this age. Okay, if you're going to start having sexual intercourse right now, then again your concentration from academic and other important things is shifted, and basically your performance in academics goes down, and at times you even lose your self-esteem. There are times when you've done something that you know that is wrong, you feel like everyone knows about it. So even when you're moving around on the road or doing just something different, your concentration just can't be on that thing because you know what you did was not supposed to be the right thing. You disappointed your parents. Nevertheless, if you've had sex already, like before you got married, it's not too late, to start living a very good lifestyle, a very healthy lifestyle, and start abstaining now. You might not really be a virgin or a chaste, but at least you can even call you a secondary virgin or something like that. But going out to all the youths there in the schools, and youths that youths that are not yet married, let's abstain. The benefits are just too many. Primarily, you prevent contracting of sexually transmitted infections, including HIV, and now even COVID. Let's look at things like cancer. Cervical cancer. You preventing that if you're abstaining from sexual intercourse. Let's look at your dignity. Let's look at you keeping your virginity, preserving it for the right time, for the right person, allowing your body to mature and grow fully and into a body that eventually, when you be married, that body will be able to be productive enough, fertile enough for you to be able to have kids. Because right now, if you're going to indulge yourself into sexual intercourse and then you fall pregnant, you don't know how to handle that. You don't know how you're going to tell your parents about that. It might even be a fellow teen who's responsible for that. You don't know how you're going to confront that teen. And even if you did, maybe that teen won't agree because that teen also is basically dependent, being kept by parents, and is not yet ready to start taking care of someone. He's also a baby, you know what I mean? So you might get so confused that you reach a point where you decide to abort, and then you bring in more complications. Abortions can bring in complications ranging from infertility to death, and it really calls for us to remind each other that abstinence is still the best in terms of prevention for STIs, prevention to unwanted pregnancies, and it's also a good thing because you're going to be a healthy person, you're going to keep your dignity, your performance at school is going to be good. So this is a message that I have today. We're talking about condoms, we're talking about these other things all this time around. We've stopped talking about abstinence, but I still feel abstinence in a chair. Thanks for watching, you guys.